So today we're looking at a daily devotional, Rhapsody of Realities by Pastor Chris. That's focused really intensely on one instruction for believers, to let their light shine.
Yeah. And our mission is to unpack what this light is actually supposed to do, drawing mainly from Matthew chapter 5.
Right, because the text starts with this core identity. It just states it as a fact.
It does. It says, "Ye are the light of the world." It's not a suggestion. It's not something you work towards.
It's what you are.
Exactly. Within this framework, that identity is sort of the baseline, non-negotiable.
And what really jumps out is how active this light is meant to be. It's not a passive label. Light, it gives direction. It reveals what's really there. It's designed to make things visible.
That's a great way to put it. The source uses this fantastic line. It says that light doesn't argue with darkness. It simply shines and dispels darkness.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, the idea is that just your presence is supposed to, change the atmosphere of a room.
Okay, so if your presence changes the atmosphere, what are the specific functions? What is this light meant to achieve on a day-to-day basis?
Well, you can kind of boil it down to two main jobs: illumination and exposure.
Illumination and exposure.
Right. It has to bring enlightenment and guidance, reveal truth. But just as important, it has to expose deception, to dispel that spiritual darkness.
So your life is meant to be a roadmap for other people.
In a sense, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the visibility requirement then. The text is very specific about how this light has to shine.
It is. It has to be through good works.
Right. Good works so that people can see them and then glorify your Father, which is in heaven.
And that connects the action, the visible part, directly to the ultimate purpose. It's not about getting credit for yourself.
So this is the daily operational instruction.
It is. The devotional really hammers this point home. God expects this to be visible, not hidden. It has to show up in your words, your conduct, what the source calls your love walk.
Principled actions, basically. Things that show conviction.
Exactly. And the mandate is just so direct. Refuse to be a hidden Christian.
And this is where it gets, for me, really, really insightful. It connects all this to a metaphor from 2 Corinthians.
The epistle.
Yeah, the believer is Christ's epistle. We hear that, but what does that actually mean in practice?
It's such a profound idea. An epistle is a letter. It's a public document.
Meant to be read.
Meant to be read by everyone. The metaphor is that even someone who has never read the Bible, who knows nothing about Scripture,
they should be able to read Christ in you.
Yes. Your daily life, your actions, your reactions to things, that becomes the message itself.
That puts a lot of weight on consistency, doesn't it?
Immense weight. Your convictions are being broadcast through your observable, everyday outlook.
Which brings us right back to the other analogies in the text. The city on a hill that can't be hidden.
And the candle. You don't put it under a basket.
You put it on a candlestick. The whole point is total, unavoidable visibility.
And to wrap all this up, the devotional stresses the urgency of it. It quotes Isaiah, "Arise, shine," and frames this whole thing not as helpful advice, but as a divine mandate.
A mandate to do what?
To actively light up your world with the gospel, with the truth, righteousness, and grace you claim to believe in. There's a constant readiness implied there.
So if we really take that argument seriously and accept that our conduct, our words, our whole outlook are meant to be this public reflection, let's go back to that epistle idea.
Okay.
The question for you to think about is this. If your life is a letter, what narrative are you writing for the people who are reading you today? Something to consider.
A powerful thought.
We trust you were blessed by this episode. To gain unlimited access to Rhapsody of Realities by Pastor Chris, please download the Rhapsody app using the link myapp.rhapsodyofrealities.org. God bless you.